A very good evening, Zimbabwe. Masquera say, Masquera say, Masquera say. My name is Ronald We Kwamakusha, and welcome to African Beyond Television Network, where we are taking a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. CCC President Advocate Nelson Chamisa dismissed the government position on the proposed reforms by the cabinet of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Let us take a look what he really said. So, on his Twitter handle, Advocate Nelson Chamisa said that there are no genuine reforms in the ZANU-PF government. Proposed electoral reforms by cabinet, a pre-election pact on reforms by all parties, civil society and stakeholders is key. Any unilateral political decision will produce a disputed and discredited national leadership. Hashtag One Vision. This is what Advocate Nelson Chamisa is saying, and this follows the proposals from cabinet where the government of Zimbabwe proposed some amendments and some reforms which they believe they should be implemented before the 2023 elections. I think we covered about that issue some times ago, but President Nelson Chamisa has come to address that issue and has differed with the government of Zimbabwe, with the cabinet of Zimbabwe. What he is raising is very important and very key because we really need an inclusive pre-election pact on reforms. And I would want to see the security sector involved, the political, the church, the stakeholders, the general public, each and every stakeholder. We need to see each and every stakeholder being represented because we don't want a situation where we'll go to the election, someone will come out and say, we don't agree with A, B, C, D. And what Advocate Nelson Chamisa is raising is very important and key in terms of delivering free, fair, credible elections in the nation of Zimbabwe as we head towards 2023. Myself, I agree with him. I don't know what you really think about it. And if we are to look at the demands from Citizens Coalition for Change, these are genuine demands. These are demands each and every person has been demanding as well. If you look at the issue of credible voters' roll, we need the voters' roll to be credible. We need the voters' roll to be transparent. And that is a key demand he's asking for. But if you look at ZANU-PF, it is not prepared to make sure that they allow SEC to bring a credible voters' roll. We are talking about state capture. ZANU-PF is continuously capturing state institutions, Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, the police, the army, and they continuously abuse those bodies, and they speak ill about those bodies because when people like Chris Mchangwa, Tafatsiko Mugwadi comment, you actually see that these are the people who do not respect the laws and who do not respect our valued institutions. And you would see, Kuti, these are real, genuine concerns which are being raised. CCC is demanding to see access to voter registration, which is unhindered, where every person is registered to vote. And CCC is also demanding that people should be registered on registration, on national ID registration, which means automatically each and every person should be automatically registered. So in any, if I have my son or a brother who just turns 18 and does have an ID, that person must be automatically registered by Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, and they will just need to go to authenticate themselves and also to choose a polling station of their choice to say, I want to vote Kubudiriro kana kuti kudzvara sekwa. That is what is very important. That is the reason why we have IDs, we have passports, we have all these documents. So as to allow automation to happen. So these are genuine demands, and I agree with Advocate Nelson Chamisa on his call for a united front in terms of talking about the reforms. Which reforms do we really need? That is very, very, very important. I don't know, in the comment section, please tell me, what do you think about Advocate Nelson Chamisa's proposals for the nation of Zimbabwe to have an inclusive dialogue surrounding the issue of 2023 elections and reforms. Signing out, my name is Ronald Wekwamakusha. Let us continue to register to vote, and also to make sure that our parents, our brothers, our sisters are educated about the issue of voter registration and also voting. Let us vote Advocate Nelson Chamisa in 2023.